Good day, beautiful people. So today I'll be doing the kimono slash dress you saw on the thumbnail. So I'll be using Ankara for the style. Let's get started. So I'm using 2 inches. So I folded this into 4. So this side is still on fold, then this side is open. So it's folded into 4 right now. So from here, I like to have a starting point to work with. My ruler as my starting point. So this is my starting point. So what I'm doing is going to be on the knee point, on the knee length. So that's 40 inches. So plus seam allowance, that will be 42. So this is 40. Well, Ankara is by 45, so this is 45. So I'll be taking away 42. 42. So on this shoulder, I'll take 3 by 1. 3 by 1. I'll connect. So I'll be cutting the front and the back together. So later I'll remove the front to do the back. So from this place to the bust point is 12. Put this marking now on the right side. Then from the shoulder to the waist is 16. That's 16. Then to the hip. So I have 26. That's 10 inches from waist to hip. So the bust measurement is 38. 38 divided by 4.5. 9.5. So this is 9.5. So the 9.5, depending on how baggy you want it, you can decide to add 2 inches. That's 8 inches in total. So I'll be doing 3. Then I'll be adding 1 inch for seam allowance. That's 1 inch for seam allowance. So then I'll move to my waist. The waist I'm working with is 30. 30 divided by 4. I'm going to have 7.5. Then plus the 3 inches for extra ease, and then 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I'll move to my hip. The hip is 40 divided by 4, we have 10. Then plus 3 inches for the ease, then extra 1 inch for seam allowance. So I'll connect the waist from my bust to my waist, then from my waist to the hip. So whatever I have here, so which is I think it's 14. I'll just take it down and measure 14. So then connect a straight line. But if you still want your side to extend, so you can just add 1 inch like a hairline, but I'm doing straight. From this side, I'll take 17 inches. That's for the sleeve. Sorry, for the sleeve, I'll take 17 inches. So that's 17 inches. So on this 17 inches, I'll come in by 4 inches. I'll do 4 inches here. So this 4 inches, I'll just connect it with the curve to meet my line that is going from my waist to the hip. Do we see? I hope you can see. So I took 17 inches. So that's the sleeve opening. I'm still going to reduce it, but 17. You can use your waist as a guideline. My waist is 16 here, and you can decide to come down, or you can just stick with your waist. Or so I'm doing 17 inches. So I just connect it. So let me cut out the 42 inches. So this one that I cut, I'll be using it for the front, for the band. I'll show you later. Then I have some here that will join. So over to the neck. I'll remove the back from the front. So we'll move on to the front. This is the front. So on this front, you determine how big you want your opening to be. So if you're taking 1 inch, be sure to replace it by 2 inches, so that it can overlap. you understand what I'm saying? So if I take to 1.5, be sure to take to return that, and whatever you take, just multiply by 2 so that it can overlap in the front. So because this one, you can also wear it as a dress and also as a kimono. So I'll be taking 1 inch all the way down. 1 inch. My waist measurement. This is my waist. That's 16. I'll just connect this 1 inch all the way down. So from this our neckline, this one here, I'll just connect it to the waist. So do you see? I'll just connect it to the waist, then I'll remove it. So I'll just take this measurement. So this measurement, this is 42. 42 multiplied by 2, that should be giving us 84. So 84. So 84. So I'll cut 84. A long strip. If I don't have long one, I can cut this 42 into 2. Then I'll join it at the back. I'll remember to add similar ones, and I'll join this one. I'll go to the machine now. I'll take the back. I'll join the shoulder. Then I'll come back and work on the sleeve. Sorry, when I was taking the measurement for the front, I excluded this back. I'm so sorry. So when you're taking the measurement for the front, let's go again. So you have to join, make sure you get the midpoint of the back. So this is the midpoint. So remember that the back, the one I measured in the front was 42 for one side. So 42, just measure half of the back. That's 3.5. So 3.5 to plus 42, that's 45.5. If you are confused, you know, we've joined the back and the front. This is the front, is open. So just come from one joining and take your measurement like this. Like this. You take it down. So whatever you get here, continue from here. If you have a longer tape rope, continue. But if you don't have a longer tape rope, wherever your measurement stop here, wherever I stop here, take this one and continue. Add it together. I hope we're on the same page. So the next thing we want to do is our sleeve. So from this our shoulder point, remember I said I use 2 inches for 2 yards for this outfit. So I think I didn't give you the shoulder measurement. So the whole total measurement is this is 35. 1 point to another is 17. Yeah, I think it's 17. This is 17.5. So this is 17.5 from one part to the other. That's from the midpoint to the back. So this is my sleeve. So from this sleeve now I have 15 inches. So because the length is not really much, I'm working it with Ankara, like I said. So that 15, I'll just take like 8 inches. I'll take like 8 inches. So this is my 8 inches. So from that my 8 inches, I'll take 4, depending on how big you want your pleat to be. So this is 4. So that 8 inches that I took, I'll take the measurement across the same 8 inches. After marking the 8 inches, then remember I took 4 inches. So I'll just come to this 8 inches. Then I'll fold it. I'll make sure that the 4 and the 8 inches align. So making sure I'm folding them outward, as in it's coming outside. So I'll get a pin. See, I'll pin it. Then I'll do the same for this ones. So for here now, I have like 1 inch. Like I said, this is not much, and I wanted the pleat to be very obvious, but because it's not much, I'll reduce this one to 3 inches so that at least I can have like 2 inches here. So let me take 3 inches. So this is 3 inches. So this 3 inches, I'll bring it here. I'll bring it here. I'll pin it. Then I'll fold. So do you see that I still have like, now I should be having like 2 inches here. I have 2 inches here. So by the time I fold ½ inch, so I'll still have like 1.5. But if you have enough, you can, for the sleeve, before the pleat starts, you can do 10, you can do 12. Your pleat can also be as big as 5 or 4. So, but this is 3. So 3 on fold, now we have 1.5. So this is 1.5 for the pleat. If you have excess, you can do 5. So that will be like 2. So it will be visible. So this for you to get this one, you don't need so much, since it's already 2 inches that we'll be having here. So just mark your 2 inches so you'll not be confused. For you to be, for this place to be accurate, take that 2 inches outside. Same thing as this one too. Make sure you have 2 inches like this outside for you to get your sleeve. So I'm going to be pinning this ones. Make sure you have 2 inches here. You can either run a stitch, but if you run a stitch, just know that it's going to be obvious. People will be seeing it here if you run a stitch like this. So if you don't want people to see a stitch running through, you can just get hemming gum and iron it inside, so that you're not going to iron it to the tip, or just iron inside like this, so that you still have this one hanging out, as in it's not sticking. So you can iron it that way, or you can just take it to the machine. So on this same line, just top stitch, then another place, just do a small stitching, or you use needle and thread to hold like 3 or 4 pieces, so that it will not be visible. They will just be wondering, where is the magic in this line? There's no stitch on it. How did they do it? So this is how they do it. So I'll do whatever I've done here, I'll repeat it here. So let me do it here too, in case some of us are not getting it. So from this your shoulder, after joining your shoulder, I took in 8 inches. So from that 8 inches, I did 3 inches. So this 8 inches, I'm going to take my ruler and draw a straight line. This 8 inch and this 3, I'm bringing it out. This 8 inch and this 3, I'll just pin it. I'll make sure they align. So remember, I said after taking it, I should have like 2 inches here. So this is 2 inches. So for me to have an correct measurement, I'll just come here also. I'll measure that 2 inch. So after marking the 2 inch, whatever I have here is what I'll pin. So do you see? Same thing with this one too. Make sure I have my 2 inches outside. So that is it. So for this front, I have cut a long strip. I told you that whatever you cut here, you multiply by 2. So I cut 1. So this is 2. And I added seam allowance. So this is 2.5. So I added ½ inch seam allowance. So I'll just join like this till I get to the other part. So this will form my my casing, my facing, my where I'll put my hook and eye. So that's for the neck. So let me go and do the sleeve. I'll also join this one too with it all the way down before I come back and show you the next thing. I want to show you this one before I don't know if you can see. So I've stitched like yeah, I stitched this place. Like I said, strategic places I stick it. I stitch this place too. So I did the same thing for the other hand as well. I stitch this place. I stitch, so it's not even obvious, it's not showing, despite that I even use black thread. If I'd use brown that is closer, it's not showing at all. So I stitch this place. So after stitching like that, so this is what we'll have. So that side will be automatically held in place and nobody's going to see that there's a stitch there. So, and I have joined the strap to the front. So if you have a serger or a weaving machine, just weave it. If you don't have a weaving machine, you would have just fold this one, then put this one in the middle and top stitch on it. If you want a clean, if you don't want it to be like this. Okay, so after doing that, so we'll come to the back, our sleeve together. So align our sleeve together. So this is it. This is our sleeve. We'll align it together. So after aligning it together, so you can take your round arm. My own round arm is 12. So 12 divided by 2, that's 6, right? So you cannot just add 2 to 3 inches to it for it to be free. So this is 6. Since it's a free dress, so just come here. So this is 6. So it will be too tight for if I use the 6 for this kind of star. So you can just add 2 to 3 inches. So I'll be adding 3 inches for it, then 1 for seam allowance. So I added 3 inches to my round arm, then 1 inch for seam allowance. So from this place, just make sure that this side your sleeve are joining. You can pin it. So you can also pin here as well. So after pinning, you can just make sure that this place is straight. After pinning, so this is our 10 inch. We'll just curve it a bit to this place. You can use your French curve if you're confused. So just curve a bit like this. Like this, just curve it. Just curve it like this to join this one. So let me do that. Let's cut. So I'll just place this one to cut the other side. So do you now see our new sleeve opening? So when I'm joining, I'll just come in by 1 inch and take it down. So let me pin it. You know we have 2 inches here, so I can decide to fold like a ½ inch, like a quarter on both sides, ½ inch. But if you don't want it, if you don't want to have any stitches there, like you want to do the professional finishing, measure this one. So this is like 20. So take a facing of 20 inches and swap ½ inch and fold it inside. So this place will be very neat. Then remember it is 2 inches. So by the time we take ½ inch, we still have 1½ inch. So, or if you don't want to go through that stress, you can just serge it, weave it, then take it to the side, fold ½ inch, and use your hemming gum to gum it, so you have a clean finishing. So there's no stitches on both sides. But I think I'll be doing the facing. So once I'm done with the facing, I'll join it on both sides. I'll come back and show you. I've got a facing of 1 inch, 1 inch. So I'll just sew it like this. I'll just sew ½ inch, then I will also hem this other side. So by the time I turn it, I can use this one. I'll just use hemming gum to iron this one. So I want to add the pocket. So from this pocket, I'll look at my waist. So I'll look at my waist. My waist is 16. So this is my waist. So from this my waist, I'll just go down by 2 inches. 2 inches, and I'll notch. After notching, oh sorry, so this one is folded into 4. So for the measurements, I have 8.5 by 8.5 by, what's this, by 10.5. So this folded part, or let me use this one, this open part there. So on this open part, I'll just take my hand like this. The freehand cutting. So I'll just take my hand. For me, I'll just take like 7 inch for the opening, like here to here, 7 inches for the opening. You can decide to do 8 because of seam allowance, depending on how big or how small you want your. So just do your hand like this, and then do this way. So here you have your sleeve. So you'll be joining this one. So after notching the 2 inches, I'll just take this one, I'll join it like this, then I'll take the other one, I'll join it to see. So when I'm joining the side seam, I'll just join it together, then I can create a hole. If you don't know how to do pockets, I can do a separate video for this. But for the sleeve, I have used that's 1 inch I cut, so I've used it to turn it, I'll glue it. Then I've used hemming gum, so you can see that this side is very neat. It's not looking like I have I sew on it. For this sleeve, I'll just take it like this. Remember, I added 1 inch for seam allowance, so I'll just take my 1 inch and take it. So this is my pocket. So as I'm coming, I'll take my 1 inch like this, then I'll get here, then I'll take it like this, then I'll bring it down like this, then till I get to the hem. I have joined the sleeve, and this is the pocket. So 2 things we have to do now is come here, arrange the neckline. After arranging the neckline, I'll measure my waistline, that's 16. So from here to here, 16. From this 16, I'll just go inside. You can use your bust span, you can add 1 inch to it. So that's 5. Then on this side too, I'll go inward by 5 inches. So I've already cut a strap of let me see, this is a 1.25. So I've already folded it and I've turned it. Then I fold this down part. So the only place that is left rough is here. So for this one, I'll just come like this. I'll sew it like this, only on the front. Only on the front. I want to add a drawstring to this one. So this is what I have. I have hemmed the down part. I just hem it a little. So I interlock this one separately instead of this one that I put together. I put this one separately. So now I'll take it to my machine. Then this side, I'll take like let me see, like okay, this is 11. So like 11, I've already cut some strap. How many inches is this? So this is 20 inches. I remember this one is going to be 11, so I'll put it inside it. I'll top stitch, hold it down, then as I put it inside it, I'll just sew this place down, then I'll sew this other one too. I'll fold this like this, then take one strap, put it inside here. So wherever I'm going to start it, this side, I'm going to stitch it. Then I'll run a long stitch here so I can hold my strap in.
This is the drawstring. This is the pockets. So this is the belt. So then this is our sleeve. Let's see. You have watched to this point. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, share. Please, please, please. It will help my channel to grow. Then, like I said, you can wear it as a dress. So I just put a press button in front in 4 places. So you can just tie the belt towards your back. If you still have any questions, just drop them in the comment section. I will be glad to reply you. Thank you. See you in my next video.